let's turn to Billy Dunlap.
Okay, this will be for all three. What can the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office do more of to combat the meth problem in Lawrence County?
I believe the meth problem, yes, it is a law enforcement problem, but if you haven't realized yet, it is also a community problem. This meth situation not only affects us, it affects the solicitor's office, it affects the communities that we live in. We all have to get together and solve this issue. As I've heard one of the solicitors said, I think that there need to be better programs in the solicitor's office to handle these, because normally, it's like you said, it's just a go-around circle. And what we're doing is we're putting them in jail, we let them out. And until we all get together as a community leaders, pastors, any community involvement whatsoever, and try to come up with a solution to this issue, the solicitor's office, I believe, has a 12-step program. I believe we need to utilize that one. I believe we need to use counseling in the jails. If they're sitting there for 60 days, why not go in and counsel? And I kind of disagree with Mr. Campbell. I think education to some of them, are we going to save all of them? No. But at least we made an effort to go in there and try to give some of them options, so when they do come out, they might not turn back to that meth. They might go in a different route.
Mr. Reynolds?
Well, as far as Mr. Campbell is talking about slapping him on the hand, I think that's the most common feeling in law enforcement. But I kind of do like the idea of pursuing it kind of aggressively, and that means all complaints. That doesn't mean, the ones that you think might be, I don't know, sometimes. Because see, I talk to these people too. I'm out here in these communities and I talk to them too. And you should pursue all complaints aggressively. You should work hand in hand with these other agencies in the county and outside the county. If you make it hard enough, they'll change the kitchens, And I'd like to send a little bit of message out here that Lawrence County's has changed a little bit as far as their acceptance, We're not here to hold hands, we're not here to talk too much. Just, if they don't like the way things have been done, then I'd rather have the mindset to want to move their operation somewhere else. If that won't work, then go down trying, but I don't, just ask for all the calls aggressively, pursue it with other agencies, talking about help. That would be the help I'd be looking for, is these other agencies in the county and outside the county. Because these cats cross in and out of the county.
Thank you, Dr. Reynolds. Now Ricky Chastain.
Thank you. I think we're doing a fantastic job in the meth business, trying to get it out. Sometimes I beat my head against the wall, because if you lock people up for drugs, you got a drug problem. If you don't lock them up, you got a drug problem. So where's the answer? Just as a matter of information, we have 6 certified meth lab technicians in this county. One for our size, we probably lead the state in that. We send these guys to help the cities, Greenwood, other agencies. We're working all over to get rid of meth. We dismantled over 200 meth labs leading the state. Somebody says that's a bad thing. I say that's a good thing, because it shows that our guys are out there working their hindies off every day to get rid of this stuff. And I agree with Mr. Brewer on the training. As a matter of fact, few people know that I partnered with a company to do the first training in the nation that went into the jails to teach these men and women, give them some skills to teach them how to turn their life around if possible. And now they've come back, and this has gone international. And we're the first, because it goes back, we were looking for things to do, because you can't just attack the meth problem. We're doing a great job on it, but you've got to look at it and attack it from every angle, from education, from showing these people what they can do. Because most people that walk out them doors, I've been at the jail, I've worked here 22 years, we run the jail, they walk out that door, if they don't have anything else to look forward to, they're going to go back to what they know. It's regardless, even if it's in there 10, 15 years, they're going to go back to what they know, unless somebody has planted a seed that they can become a contributing member of society. And I know a lot of times people are lock them up, throw them away. Yeah, we do need to be as aggressive as possible, and the sentence is severe, but we need to look for ways to help them when they get out, because they're going to come back out, and they're going to be your neighbor, they're going to be my neighbor, they're going to be somebody's neighbor in this county. We need to make sure that they're accountable and that they're doing what they need to do and not robbing somebody or hurting somebody.
All right, let's move on.